Hi YouTube, Melissa here. Today is day 7 of my pre-op diet. I wanted to check in with you guys. Last time I checked in with you, it was day 3. And that was last Wednesday. That was on Wednesday. Today is Sunday night, and I'm gonna kind of go over the last 4 days. On Thursday, day 4, I made a couple of notes here. Day 4, I was struggling a little bit in the afternoon. I knew that my husband was going to be working Thursday night, and I was really tempted to pick up something fast and easy on Thursday night on my way home from work. You know, there's like a Panda Express on the way home, there's Jimmy John's, there's McDonald's, there's a lot of places on the way home. But unfortunately, or not unfortunately, fortunately, I was very aware of the fact that anything that goes into my mouth is going to show up on the scale. And I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to keep losing weight. At that point, I'd lost quite a few pounds already. And I just was not gonna let that happen. So luckily I stuck through it. And then, so on Friday, I started to notice that my taste buds had started to get used to the protein shakes I was drinking. They're not as sweet anymore, and I don't have to water them down. I'm able to kind of chug them now, which is nice. I can get through them pretty quickly instead of taking 3 hours. And I was starting to get to know my hunger cues. Previously, I would not purposely starve myself, but I would skip breakfast. Sometimes I would skip lunch, and then I would have these huge portions for dinner to eat. And I never really had a good idea of when I was hungry. Just normal hunger, not starving hunger or that overfull feeling that you get when you overeat. Just a few grumblings, and I started to really understand. On day 5, I was like, oh, okay, I'm a little bit hungry, but not a lot. Which is what I was really worried about. Obviously, I think I may have mentioned it in my last video. You know, I thought I was going to starve the whole time, and I'm really not. A little bit of hunger here and there, but it's not uncomfortable hunger. It's not, oh my God, I'm so hungry, I have to eat everything in sight, which is what I would do before. So that's been kind of nice to start understanding that and feeling that hunger and not going overboard. Day 6 was not so bad. I was just chugging along. However, I did not have a frozen meal. I ended up eating chicken with rice. I just wanted something different. I didn't want all the sauce that came in the lean cuisine. I just kind of wanted just plain chicken and plain rice that I cooked up in a pan. So that's what I had, and it wasn't so bad. I was a little over on calories. Well, actually, I was still under 1,000, but it added a few more calories and a few more carbs than I would have normally had, but it wasn't bad. That's the only kind of slip up, which I wouldn't even really call it a slip up. The only kind of slip up I've had since starting on Monday. Today is day 7, and I got on the scale this morning, and I was officially down 8.2 pounds since Monday morning when I stepped on the scale. I've only stepped on the scale each morning, and I've kind of left it at that. I didn't want to step on the scale throughout the day and just like let it make me go crazy. you know, I would see it go up and down. I just kind of wanted to get a straight shot once a morning and kind of really see what was happening. So 8.2 pounds. That's a total of 6 days. So Monday morning through Sunday morning is 6 days. Tomorrow I've got a whole series of appointments, so I had to take the day off from work. At 8:30 in the morning, I meet with my anesthesiologist, and then so I'm that's going to be interesting. Then after that, at I think 10:30 in the morning, I'm going to be going to get an updated physical, meeting with a nurse for my surgeon, and going over just, I guess, how the diet's been going and an updated weight and all that kind of good stuff. And then at 1:30 in the afternoon, my husband and I are going to meet. I don't know if it's going to be one-on-one or if it's going to be a group of us that are going to be having surgery next week. Probably, I would assume so. Where we have to sign the consent forms, get educated, nutrition education for after surgery. So what to expect, what I'm going to eat. Kind of already have an idea. I think my surgeon starts us out on pureed right after surgery. Now whether or not I do that, I might just continue with liquids. Obviously, I wouldn't have anything not pureed, either liquids or pureed. So I will be doing that. I might end up buying some baby food because it'll be quick and easy. I don't know. I mean, I will have my mother here, and we've got all the tools to puree everything. But I don't know what kind of recipes to consider, or what to puree, or I really don't know anything. So hopefully tomorrow I will learn a little bit more about what I'm going to be eating after surgery. And I am going to be having my surgery at 7 in the morning. I'm the first one on the list. So, and I have to be at the hospital at 5:30 in the morning. Woo. But I hope that since I am the first one in the morning, that as long as everything goes well and as planned, I won't have to stay overnight. I would like to go home the same day, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I don't know. So the first 7 days of my pre-op diet have gone so much better than I thought they would, and I'm losing the weight that I really wanted to. I kind of wanted to get anywhere between 10 and 20 pounds off. At this rate, it looks like I'll be meeting that goal before surgery. So I'm at, as of this morning, I was at 355. So we'll see where I am tomorrow morning. So yeah, I hope to come at you guys with a few more videos this week about other stuff that I'm thinking about. I have a whole list of things I kind of want to go over here. Let me see. Goals. I want to go over my goals in another video. So hopefully I'll be able to do that one. Looking here, I'm just looking over stuff. I do want to take a kitchen tour of all the stuff that I've bought and prepared for. And maybe in that video I'll also talk about the vitamins I'm taking. I do have before shots that I took last Sunday that I want to show you guys. I don't know if I'll put them in a video or if I'll maybe post them on Facebook and link them under a video. I haven't quite decided. I don't know how to put it in a video yet. Maybe I'll play around with that. But yeah, I have before shots, which, wow, those are tough to see. You know, when you look in a mirror and you see your body you don't think it's that big until, you know, you kind of take a step back and like I had these photos taken, and you really see how big you've gotten. At least I've seen how big I've gotten, and you know I'm big. I know I take up a lot of space. Um, but in my mind, I'm not as big as I really am. It's a weird thing that goes on in the brain there. Um, so yeah, I will show you guys those before shots. I might take more like the night before surgery. I might take shots then. So I'll have the shots that I took before my pre-op diet and shots that I've taken right before surgery. I want to do a kitchen tour, and then I want to talk about my goals. So I have a lot to talk about. So hopefully I will find some more time this week to make some videos about that. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for listening, and I'm going to keep chugging along, and just really happy that this is happening. I'm very nervous and very happy. But anyways, enough talking. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.